welcome back to the channel. A little bit of a different vlog this morning. We've had a few questions about how we caravan with our dogs. As you probably know, we've got 3 Labradors now. We did lose one last year, bless her, and now we've got little Bo, a miniature cockapoo. And it's probably easier to show you than to keep answering questions or comments on the channel. So we'll have a quick look around and show you how we cope or how we manage the dogs, so you can hear all sorts of things going on here. We're currently at Ferry Meadows, Neame Park in Peterborough, and there are so many squirrels, so many rabbits, and a lot going on. She's just alert all the time, aren't you? Hey, are you going to speak to the camera? Come on, this is your chance. Okay, well, this is how we manage. Bo gets to live in the caravan, whereas the big 3 don't normally. As you can see, the cushions in the windows are perfectly sized for her to just stand there like a little meerkat and watch the people go by. If there's something she don't approve of, she'll soon tell us. What can you see now? What is it? Well, now what you seen? Something else? Have you? Well, okay. Let's show the subscribers the little bits and pieces we've got in place to manage you hooligans. So this is how we keep Bo in the van. Simple little idea, and it also gives us somewhere to start collecting our stickers. Back up a minute, we'll show the people what we do. Thank you, darling. So, simple piece of plywood, just an offcut from somewhere. Cut it to size, varnished it, and how it works is there's a little, excuse my assistant here, there's a little catch on the back which we can just undo, and then it simply lifts out like so, and we store that in the cupboard. Oh, I just dropped it. We can either put it to one side or we store it in the cupboard when we're travelling. And to put it back, quite simple. Clip the clip in the back and it just sits there, and it does the job, keeps her in, doesn't it? You can't go chasing squirrels now, can you? We can use the fly screen still. It will slide across to that point. You just have a little gap here because I've got that catch on the back which holds it in place. And if you're athletic like me, you can actually just step over it, don't we? Where does Bo sleep at night? 99% of the time she'll sleep on the bed. We have 2 Snuglux sleeping bags which convert the front end here, and a good shout out to Snuglux. They have been brilliant products. Zippable covers so we can wash them as often as we like. And yeah, she'll happily sit on the bottom of the bed all night. If we're away without the 3 girls, they're either been looked after at home by son, then she sometimes goes in a cage, but that's not often. Sometimes she'll have a little travel crate, but more often than not she'll sit on the bed quite happily. I think she prefers it on there actually. What are you looking at now? It just keeps her occupied anyway, all this people gazing, animal gazing. And because our layout is such, our fridge is recessed here, It's a perfect little spot to have her food laid out for her. She's a bit more finicky when we come away. She doesn't eat so much. Now the three girls, left to right is Poppy, Willow and Brooke. You'll probably hear Bo wants to come out. They will live predominantly in the big cage when we're not walking, when we're not feeding, when we're not lounging about outside. Quite happy in here. There's loads of room for them. This goes in our porch awning, as you can probably see from here. Winter time we only use the porch awning, or if we're in the big awning it'll fit in the big awning or under the sun canopy. Very useful, versatile. It's a big crate, but it's not that heavy. A bit cumbersome whether to travel in the back of the car or in the caravan. But they're quite happy in there, very happy in there. At home they're kennelled at night time, so they're used to being outside. But we have a plan B. If we can't... Bo, I'm trying to film. If we can't get the awning up like we couldn't the other night because it was pouring rain when we got here, then they will sleep in the bathroom, which I'll explain in a moment. So we do have another option, but this is the go-to option, the preferred option. So, plan B. If we can't get the cage up outside, this is where they come. Yeah, and Sharon said if it's freezing weather, they'll come in here because it would be warmer, obviously. There's an old sleeping bag which we can roll up and take with us. 3 of them fit in there, slightly bigger than the cage. So how do we keep them in there at night time without them wandering around the caravan waking us up? I made this gate, and the gate simply, whether you can see that, it just hooks behind the door frame there. A couple of little pegs there to line it. That goes across there. And it can't fall out. Rattle a bit, but it can't fall out. And then we can shut the door, but leave it ajar still. And that's plan B when they sleep inside. Hey Willow, what do you prefer, in or out? You're not fussed, are you, really? No. So, storage of the gate. It conveniently fits in the table cupboard. And we keep the table, and that just slides in there like so. Out of the way. And this is Bo's little cradle basket. Bought nice and cheap. Sharon got that off of well, there's eBay or somewhere. If you want to know where she got it, just send her a comment. I'm sure she'll tell you. But yeah, straps in. We put it on a cushion just to give her a little bit of height, and she can see straight out the window. Hooks around the headrest here, it's not going to go anywhere, and around the front seat. My seat moves forward and tightens these straps. So yeah, we've still got room to put the porch awning in there, with a few other bits and pieces. Pleased with that. And travelling in the car, for those that haven't seen it, our Land Rover Discovery, Discovery 4. This is where the 3 Labradors, the big girls, travel, either in the caravan or without the caravan. This is where they always are. Homemade, didn't cost me a lot. Got a guard on the back, I bought that bit, and a sheet of trailer plywood, I think that's what it's called. All of this framework is a recycled old safety guard, so that didn't cost anything. Got 2 fans in there, again eBay specials, very cheap. I can put them on. Got a little control panel here, put the power on, put the fans on, the lights, the tyre pal. This is the repeater for the tyre pal because caravan's a bit long and I've got a lot of stuff in the way, so the signal was intermittent, so I put the repeater on, and it's been flawless ever since. Bit of a work light, couple of catches, and under here basically where all the junk is. I've got 2 big plastic boxes under there with all the tools in, bits and pieces. So yeah, I'm very happy to travel in there. And that's where they go. And when the sun is out, the girls can come out and sit in the cage outside. Where did we get this one from? eBay?
eBay, yeah.
eBay, I think.
Yeah.
They're really cheap, really light. Got 1 door into it. They'll sit in there all day, and if it's really hot, you may have seen in other videos, I can put the sun umbrella above this so that keeps just the hot sun off of them, but normally put it in the shade where we can. Yeah, it folds up nice and flat, easy to travel with. That's the outside enclosure, really.
And this little lady does go in it.
Yeah.
Well, you're not trying the video.
Yeah, if I put her in there now, all she does is whine to come out. She's not a very good actress. So which one of our 4 dogs is the most spoiled? I bet you can't guess, can you? Hey. No. Beau gets more attention than I do, I think.
She's a baby.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it there. Well, that's a little story about how we manage in the caravan with our dogs. Hope it's been of some interest, or even of some help to people. And thanks for watching. And until we see you again.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
She's seen something out the window.
Yeah, squirrel.
Okay then. Okay. Bye for now.